So first off, just explain to me how you were raised, where you were raised, and just give me a little bit about your childhood.
I was born and raised in New York City, Harlem, and Washington Heights, which sit next side by side from each other. Spent a few years in the projects, but I was young then, so I don't remember too much about that. I was a regular kid.
Was your favorite subject English?
No.
What was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject was biology.
Really?
I thought I was going to be a biologist when I grew up. My biology teacher in 11th grade, he didn't teach us just biology. He was the first one to introduce me to a camera. I went home and asked my father if I could buy a camera, and he bought one for me. He taught us how to see the world. That was cool, because now, from that point on, I'm just watching everything all the time. And I would have never done that, I don't think, without him. I started out as a physical therapist, and I used to work in the summer as a physical therapy aide. And this doctor in the department, every summer when I would come, she would say, "You need to go to medical school." And I would say, "Leave me alone. I'm in school for physical therapy. I just want to graduate, make some money, get out of my parents' house." Not that I didn't love my parents, but you know, you gotta go.
All right. So you have 3 books out selling. You're a physician. You've created a nonprofit organization with the help of your beautiful wife, Vanessa. What's next?
How much time we have? Wow. Well, me and a co-writer of mine, we finished the script for this book, working on a TV script for that book, with Fan of the Feather, which we have a homeless, transitional home for homeless veterans that we want to expand.
What propelled you to do that?
Oh man, you will not believe this story. When I was a kid in New York, there was this homeless man, but we didn't call him homeless, we just called him a bum. We named him John the Bum. We didn't know his real name. We didn't care what his real name was. He would only show up in springtime and disappear by fall or wintertime. We didn't care where he came from. We didn't care where he went to. But we would tease him, and I mean badly. We would really abuse that man. And he never said a word to us. Every once in a while he would grunt, but he wouldn't speak to us. That story, how long did it take to tell that short story? About a minute, maybe less. Over the years, I kept telling that same story. Finally, it clicked in my head, who is this guy? And I had long since moved from New York by then. And he was an older guy, so I never really tried to look him up. I was sure he had passed by then, by the time I started caring about him. So I decided, I'll find a way to tell his story. Even though he couldn't tell me his story, I'll tell his story. And that's what started this. Then this led to Fan of the Feather. That's amazing. And then, of course, this and Fan of the Feather led to that. And all that from some guy I never knew his name, never cared about, couldn't stand him, teased him.
So, remorse.
Remorse, probably. But there's more than remorse, though. I want people to know.
What can you tell me and the rest of the class about how to overcome writer's block?
Right. I don't know. I really don't know another way to say it. You know, I guess we all come up against, I can't think of anything. Yes, you can. You can always, whatever, there's always something on your brain. So just write it down.
Just keep on writing.
Just write.
You make it sound so easy.
It is. Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Shoot. That took me about an hour and a half.
Oh, shut your face.
Some days you can write a lot, some days you write a little bit, and some days it's not writer's block, some days you don't feel like it. So I'll put it away for a little while and come back, because sometimes when you put it away, then you really think about the characters and what they're doing and where you want them to go and that kind of thing.
And obviously this is a fictional book, but is there any truth behind it? Is there truth behind it?
I think every author will tell you there's some truth in every book they write, every book. Because what did I read once before that, I think it's a t-shirt it was on, said, "I'm an author, be careful what you say." Because whatever you say, you know, what's going on right now, it might be in a book one day.
Is there any like motivational quote that you like, that you could reread and it like will motivate you over and over and over, or it's like reading it for the first time, like a motivational quote that you?
Yeah, there is. Can I write it down?
Yeah.
I don't know where I saw this either, but once I saw it, it struck me. Boom.
Bam.
The average person wants what a champion has, but is unwilling to do what a champion does.
When you make it to Hollywood, don't forget about me. Okay? Don't forget about this right here. I gave you your first interview, not Barbara Walters, not no Oprah Winfrey. I gave you.
Okay, write your name down so I don't forget it.
We'll talk later. Too many witnesses. Is there anything that you would want to say in your readers, to your readers, excuse me?
No, I think I say it. I really do. That has a theme. This one has another theme. And I don't try to beat the theme in there so that, because I don't think anybody's dumb, so I don't want to make it obvious, but I think the themes are pretty obvious. No one's insignificant. Everybody wants companionship. I just want to tell the story.
No.
That's all I want to do, get the story out. You can go to Among Pigeons 2.com. Among Pigeons is for that one, but Among Pigeons 2 is for that one and that one. Oh, and for this one, I know the tree.com. Good group. Thank you all for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dr. Wood.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Wood and Leilah. That was really special.
Thank you.